this was long, so.
Yeah, it's a book.
Dear Stan and T-Bomb, I am struggling badly trying to forgive my wife for cheating on me. I feel like we are in the middle of a scene from a horrible movie. My life is shattered, Stan. My stomach is sick on a daily basis. We have been very happily married for 15 years, and we just celebrated by doing a huge 15-year vow renewal celebration. We have 3 amazing children. She has been the most amazing mom and wife that a man could ever want. Her college sweetheart was recently diagnosed with a terminal cancer, and he needs a bone marrow transplant. He could die if he doesn't get the bone marrow. Nobody in his family has been a match. My wife came to me in tears and confessed that our 13-year-old oldest daughter is not my biological child, but she is. I don't want to say this person. He put the person's name. I'm not going to do that.
Don't do it.
But she is X's daughter, and she wants us to have our daughter tested because she's the only person who has the same exact blood type as this ex. He said ex nigga of hers. This means that my wife cheated on me in the 2nd year of our marriage. She said it was a one-night thing at their college reunion that I refused to attend with her because of my job. My wife took our daughter to be tested without waiting for my input. She said, "You are not the biological father, and our daughter is the only person who may be able to save this man's life, so you need to get out of your feelings about something that happened 14 years ago." She further said, "Our marriage has been amazing for all of these years, and I'm not about to argue about something that happened all of those many years ago. I did not know which one of y'all was her biological dad until this bone marrow situation occurred. You're worried about a one-night affair when a man is dying about to lose his life. But I went 13 years thinking that our oldest is my daughter, though. This is crazy to me, Stan. I don't want to throw away 15 years, nor do I want to abandon my 13-year-old daughter. But this is hard, and I need help." Damn.
Man, so that's a lot to unpack. So the first thing that came to mind is her attitude. Her attitude sucks so bad. She's so disrespectful with her way of thinking and the way she's handling this young man. It's sad. So I don't know that it's gonna be good going forward, unfortunately. Because when you do a wrong, you don't say get over it and like you carrying it like he's petty. He found out, look how he found out about this child, right? So that makes you a little different.
She said she didn't
right
know.
away. Yeah, but you have to have empathy and have enough damn sense to know that you in the wrong and you don't talk that way to your mate. When you wrong, be wrong, right? And wrong don't show up right, though, right? And so that's why I don't understand her thinking, because she's being disrespectful. She acts like he's doing her a favor by allowing these things to happen. In actuality, he has a right to feel a way about the situation based on how he found out about the situation. So I think she's a goofball. And I think that at the end of the day, forgiveness is necessary, but I don't know that you can move on with this death because of the way you found out. If she came to you openly and said, "Baby, we need to talk," that's a little different than, "Oh, yeah, well, he need a bone marrow, and oh, yeah, that's his baby, by the way, it ain't yours. You ain't the father, and this and that, and so be over it." That's what? And so some people would choke you for that. Like, that's a lot of men out here are what we call, they don't have it. They don't have the mental fortitude.
They're not, their emotional intelligence is very low.
Those are one of those calls that will come to your home for domestic violence, and it would be bad. And so this man, fortunately, is not him. So that's a blessing. But I think that you should kind of pray on this one. You might have to bow out, home team. Like, this is a tough situation. She's not regretful about it. That's the problem. So that's my
it's my turn.
Yeah, what you think?
Welcome to Spotlight Over City. You have I'm torn with this because you all know
Save the world.
I'm not a fan of people giving up so easily on their marriage. I'm not a fan of that. I think that we all, and I'm speaking from a divorced person. Y'all know we're transparent. I'm a divorcee and remarried. but my thinking about marriage is different now. And I believe in until death. Like, I believe that that's just what it's supposed to be. You figure it out. And so I don't want this man to lose 15 years of a marriage anyway, either, for something that happened 14 years ago. And I'm not saying that it's insignificant. She's wrong. She's wrong for how she's handling it now. I don't know. Listen, y'all might beat me up for this. I don't like. She's saying in here that she didn't know. I know women who've been in situations who didn't know. You know,
Well, you should have found out before you got married. Or you
how? You can't.
Well, see.
But so if it's questionable, so do you say, well, it's questionable?
Yeah, because you was, yeah, you get that early. You get that out the way early, because then that's not the 15-year trip that we have to take. See, so
why would we not take the 15 years? No.
Well, this is why I don't think she should show up like cocky Rocky. If you was the one cheating, then you shouldn't be like, get over it, and you can't talk like that and still want me to stay. Like, get over it. I'm gonna get over you. Get all the way over your ass. Like,
she should be remorseful, but this is not worth of giving up on a 15-year marriage, though. It's just not.
So let me.
It's not. You don't raise this child.
Okay,
the child
let
is
me
13.
Because I'm speaking to you. So this is Terry's thinking about a lot. I don't know what you even think would cause for separation, but this is what I will say. 15 years of already went by, right? So now he finds out. It's going to be another devastating time frame now in his life based on what he just found out. And so that's called prolonging pain, in my opinion. You have to be honest with yourself. And God ain't put everybody together. Know that. Some people put their damn self together. Everybody, God ain't in their business. Sometimes people just like somebody, they was thick, fat, cute, all this kind of stuff. God didn't put that with you. That don't make that supposed to be. So if you stuck there 15 years, it doesn't mean it was meant for you to even be there. I got a situation that I could definitely speak on that I know daggone well that wasn't supposed to be my situation. And so God didn't tell me to go do that. That was me. And so I signed up. And
but
so
they're
I made
married.
That they're married. That don't mean God married them. They married them. And so this situation, all I'm saying is if this was a healthy situation, she wouldn't speak on him like that. She would address him with some kind of humility. She would have some respect and honor for the man, have some empathy. She's a goofy. She act like he did her wrong. And so I'm going to leave that right there. I don't say that they should divorce or not, because that's not my place. But what I will say is they are in deep water, because he's always going to have this in his head because of the way he found out was disrespectful. So I don't know that he could continue. You have to be a certain mature man to continue in any of this kind of stuff. So it's an individual sport at this point.
And my advice to you, sir, that wrote the letter is to really compartmentalize your feelings. And what I mean by that is once the sting of it is all over, think about, like, I really raised this girl. She's still my daughter, and that's never going to change. And then compartmentalize. Really, if your wife is telling the truth and it happened at the class reunion 14 years ago, is it really relevant now, 14 years ago?
It's relevant because it's not my child, and I raised the baby for 15 years. What do you mean, is it relevant now? We're talking about a baby that's not even my child, that I've been spending my money and raising and sewing into, and it ain't my child. I've been tricked. What do you mean, is it relevant now? Yes, it's relevant now.
We got 2 more kids. We've raised the family for 15 years. Like,
hey, Terry, we got a commercial or something. We got to do something. This is way too much. So, Terry, you know what?
Yes, exactly.
We're going to go to therapy and pray on it. Pray on it, go to therapy?
Yes.
Okay. Kim, y'all gonna pray on and go to therapy? You on way? Kim, y'all praying to go to therapy? Kim, what we doing, Way? Okay.
Huh?
Okay. So anyway, we'll agree to disagree.
Bishop O's.
Bishop O's.
Is it a divorce?
What we doing, Bishop? What we got, Bishop?
He said, I ain't touching that.
So anyway, let's get back to it.
We'll be right back.